Hi, guys. Thanks so much for joining us here on the Men's Movement. And today, I would like to talk to you about being alone. And I've got a little, as I always do on these shows, I like to show a little bit of words here, play a bit of word play. I love playing with words. I'm a personal trainer. I've done all sorts of crazy stuff in my life, been a musician, been an entertainer and teacher. And now I'm on YouTube coming to you via this TV screen, via this TV, like those retro. I love this retro TV. And I want to show you the words I'm playing with today. Let's just quickly look at these words. Now, this word, does anyone know what that word? I hope they do know what that word means. If you don't know what that word means, I'll quickly tell you. Aeolian means a bit of disruption, a bit of, how do you say it? Wind erosion. That's what aeolian means. And today I'd like to talk to you about what happens when you do things by yourself. When you do things by yourself, you consider it alone, and in a way, you're destroying yourself. You're eroding yourself, and we're all guilty of this. All us men, we try to do things for ourselves by ourselves. Now, I've put these YouTube things out there, and the great thing is, I'm getting lots of help from you guys. You guys are giving me feedback. One of the suggestions was to slow down, Apparently, I talk too fast. That's because in this YouTube world, I'm trying to get your attention really fast before you go to something else. So what I'd like to do today is really slow down, as has been advised to me, and sit back, have a cup of coffee. Here we go. Have a cup of coffee. Here we go. Have a cup of coffee. If you want, you can go on that QR code just there. I'll show that again. If you go on that QR code there, you can actually buy me a coffee and donate some of the money you donate there will be giving out to a really good cause here in Australia. So I'd like to slow down and come back to this word here. Where is it? Where's my button? There it is. And this word, I said, means a bit of disruption. And if we look at this word, we'll play around with this word, because I like to play around with words and letters and stuff. And what does this word become? Becomes alone, or I alone. And I alone creates that disruption, because no man is an island. We can't do this by ourselves. Like I said, I'm getting feedback from you guys. And sorry, excuse me, that was the microphone, nothing else there. Nothing. Um, I'm getting feedback from you guys telling me to slow down, and also other feedback. And I was really lucky this week. I reached out to a guy to help me, and his name, has luck would have it, his name was Neil. And I'd like to share a bit of Neil with us here. This is Neil here, and there's Neil. And he was really helpful with me in what we were doing. I'm not sure if you can see that on the screen there. My mouse doesn't point to that. But Neil was really helpful in helping us go through some stuff. Live streaming tips for beginners. Now, he's been doing it for years. I've been personal training people and helping them with their physical achievements or physical goals. And Neil, luckily for us, has been doing this for years with people like me, helping on the YouTube stuff. And so, Neil, I want to reach out to you and say thank you so much and give you a big plug. It's really good to have guys like Neil around who can help people. And after talking to him, it made me realize, you know what? No man is an island, and no man can do this by themselves. So you really need to stop being alone and get someone to help you. Get a Neil in your team. Get someone in your team who can help you. I've got lots of people who help me along the way here. It's almost like a coach can help you. You get coaches who help you. You get all sorts of people helping you along the way. So it's really important, if that's you in the middle there. I'm not a good drawer. My kids are fantastic drawers. I'm so not a good drawer. So I'd like you to get people to help you on your journey. I've written a book on this. It's called Big Fat Lies. It's up there behind me. You can see it there, that book there. And I'm going to slow down again because I realise I'm rushing again. Can't help myself. Sorry. That book up there is called Big Fat Lies. And in that, there's a chapter in there about you can't do it alone. Is to get someone on your team. I go to schools to talk about this, and I say, guys, you can't do it alone. You've got to get people on your team to help you. I was teaching this kid once. He was 14. And I said to him, dude, your teammates aren't on the field. Your teammates are off the field. They're your family. They're your friends. They're your real teammates. And it wasn't until recently I caught up with a guy called Dylan Alcott here in Australia. It's a fantastic tennis player. And you might have heard of him overseas. It's a fantastic guy. And he said when he was playing for Australia in the basketball team, he had his team. And it wasn't until he represented Australia in tennis, which is a solo game, and he looked up in the crowd at the Olympics and saw his family there and his friends there, and he realised his teammates, his real teammates, had been there all along. When he was playing basketball, he had his teammates from his team, but they were just guys he was playing with. He wasn't dissing them, but he said the real teammates are the people you've got around you. So gather your team, guys. I'm trying to help you change the shape of you one man at a time in your community, and I'm doing that through a thing called the Front Door Challenge, where I'm getting you to subscribe to the Front Door Challenge. So to help you move, I'm giving you 30 personal training sessions a day. But this video here is not about what I'm doing, what I'm providing. I'm providing you information to help you get a team. So I'm using the example of me reaching out to Neil to help me, because he's part of my team now, because he said anytime you need a hand, reach out to him. Yes, it's going to cost me, but the benefit is I get so much more value from all of his information that he's had over years and years. I'm not sure how much it's going to cost me, whether it's going to cost me hundreds of dollars or $50. I'm not sure. It's definitely going to be worth it. Just like I've got this thing here,
www.themensmovement.com.au.
Front Door Challenge. It's got all these benefits here you can get. So if you QR code that, you're going to get 30 personal training sessions for the next 30 days. Every day I'll be in your ears telling you to reach out the front door, how to train you as you're moving down the path, all that stuff. I'm going to sneak down here because I didn't adjust that screen. I apologize for that. I didn't adjust that video in my haste. So this Front Door Challenge helps you, and it brings all my knowledge up here in my head for you for 30 days. Yes, I charge for that, just like Neil is going to charge for his, but it's not so much what he's charging, it's what he's got up here is going to help me. It's already helped me. My God, I can hear myself now with no delay. You don't know how fantastic that is to be able to hear yourself with no delay in the headphones. And that was for something that he helped me in like a pinch. 40 years of knowledge he's probably got in his head. He's helping people just like I'm trying to help you guys. So I'm really passionate about passing my knowledge on. If you have watched my other videos where I talk about passing on, passion, when someone's passionate, just like Neil is definitely passionate about what he does. He's passing on. He's passing himself on. But this video is about reaching out to your teammates. They could be your family. They could be friends. They could be anyone, workmates, whatever. Or it could be just me in your ears doing that Front Door Challenge. So if you want me to help you, I'm here to help you. Comment on the videos. Reach out to us. Subscribe if you want. I'm not fussed if you do. I'd like you to, but it's not about me. It's about you. It's about helping you get your result. That's what we're trying to do, guys. Change the shape of the community one man at a time. Thanks for joining us, and thanks so much for Neil again. A big plug for Neil one more time. There's Neil again. So big plug for him, and we look forward to seeing you all next time on The Movement. Take care, guys. Cheers.
You've been listening to The Men's Movement. Look forward to seeing less of you next time.